From behind bars, Young Thug hit us with a little post and delete on the gram explaining some things for anybody out there that's got some misconceptions over some words that Thug has used over the years as he continues to fight his RICO case. According to Thugger, swag means someone who admires God. And YSL, it's not Young Slime Life, it's Young Soldiers of the Lord. Slatt means show love all the time. Op means overly positive pal. Slime means singing Lord in me every day. And gong means going above normal guys. And how about a Glock? That ain't strapped. That don't mean you got something that's gonna harm somebody. That's guarding lives, overcoming challenges knowingly, according to Young Thug, who posted that on his Instagram account for those out there that had any confusion about some of Thug's terminology that he's used over the years. The judge in Thug's YSL RICO case did approve that some of his previous lyrics be used by prosecution if need be to prove their case. Fat Joe does not agree with that judge's decision. He said, I've been rapping professionally for 30 years. I've lied in almost 95% of my songs. I'm being honest. I write like I feel that day. I'm just being creative. You couldn't build a jail high enough for the lyrics I've said on songs, which are all untrue. Fat Joe continued, which is even more horrible is the district attorneys. They know these lyrics ain't real. They know that they're creative, but if it helps their case, they'll use it to put these guys in jail. And then Meek Mill gives an even more different perspective on why Young Thug's lyrics can't be used against him in a RICO case. Alongside YFN Lucci, who's got his own RICO case, Meek tweeted, it should be impossible to charge Thug and Lucci for lyrics because in the studio, we all give each other lines and don't remember who said what after a hot night in the studio. I've actually done it with both of those artists. They both given me lyrics before. We all do this. So Meek Mill alongside Fat Joe are arguing that artists that make music should have the right to use lyrics and those said lyrics not be held against him. Fat Joe says he flatfoot just lied in a lot of his music. And Meek said, yo, if I wrote the lyric at all myself, you can't use that lyric against me because I was maybe high. I maybe had help from a friend who gave me a bar or two, but definitely you can't use my creativity against me. Now, I am somebody that sees this one legitimately from both sides of the fence, which is what life is usually about. I've argued this before. Part of me wants to say, if you're dumb enough to rap about crime, specifically in music, that's so detailed enough, a court can put your lyrics together and use them against them and against you, you deserve whatever you get. I genuinely believe that. If you're that dumb, then you deserve whatever comes your way. The other side of me, though, speaks for the artist. If an artist vaguely puts something out in the atmosphere, that could be used in a plethora of situations if they so happen to get in some type of legal trouble. I don't know how far we should be able to use that against them in court. And what I mean by that is, do you watch movies? Do you watch television shows? Those producers, those actors, they're technically all displaying their art that they've created. We don't use movie scripts. We don't use television sitcom episodes in court against producers and actors because it's technically could be the same thing. These rappers are saying, yo, we're entertainers. Now somebody's gonna say, well, these rappers are trying to sell us on their real life. They just don't like when the courts realize it's their real life. And I think that's totally fair. But I do believe it's a very blurred line. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, your boy, Ferro. I'm a big Chicago PD fan. I'm a big Law and Order SVU guy. I've been that way for like 10, 15 years. All my friends know I don't miss an episode. Dick Wolf produced pretty much all them shows that's popping on NBC. Now, Dick Wolf, if he were to get locked up for anything right now, would not have to stand by his Law and Order creativity over the years. Now, he done took it to some very sick places with some of these episodes. One could reasonably say, yo, bruh, the guy that's able to connect the dots the way he is in about 42 minutes time, maybe he's got some sick thoughts up top, but we not using that against him. How he puts episodes together where people die episodically, we ain't using that against him. I'm just saying artists do have a point when they say, yo, this is my art, this is my entertainment. And I believe the courts got a point when they say, yo, well, hold on now. You are selling your entertainment as your real life. That's why you're able to get fans from all over, starting with your hood that you're from, to be behind you and your movement. Very great conversation. I thought Ferro broke it down to you as best I could. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. Y'all let me know. Meek Mill and Fat Joe are going to war for artists who are currently fighting RICO cases like Thug and Lucci. They don't believe lyrics should be used against them in court because, according to them, there are a plethora of ways these lyrics get created in the studio.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple: to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories, I talk music, I cover sports, I am culture, I am Pharaoh.